Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today I am going to be talking about Harley Quinn's character in Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of one Harley Quinn, or as it's now named, Harley Quinn Birds of Prey, which is a really dumb name. I've heard that's just for theaters, which is good. They're still releasing it on home media as Birds of Prey, the Fantabulous Emancipation of Harley Quinn, so I can say I own a movie with that long of a title, but still, I find that name change really dumb, even if it's just for theaters. I see that name change as, like, stupid. It's dumb that you guys made it R-rated, released in February, based it off of a gay guy and a bunch of females, and barely advertised it, and got mad that did make money. I mean, I still love the movie, but it's just that Warner Brothers is being a little ridiculous. That doesn't affect the movie, though. The movie is still fantabulous. One of the best I've ever seen. And the best DC movie. And the best action comedy, in my opinion. But anyways, let's get into the, video of this. I've been ranting on this a little long. So yeah, Harley Quinn's character, specifically in Birds of Prey, is one of the best examples of empathy for a villain. I mean, in Suicide Squad, you didn't get to feel too much for her. You felt some because it still showed hardships with the Joker. The Joker, even though he seemed to care about her for some reason, I feel like that was a bad portrayal of their character, because it's always been portrayed before that as like a one-sided relationship, but it's portrayed like it was that in Birds of Prey too, which is I was glad about, but, Suicide Squad didn't do too awfully great to the character, but it still did do some good things. We'll talk about Suicide Squad first, as we'll talk about, the chronological order of it. So, yeah, starting off with Suicide Squad, I felt it did give some good growth. She starts off the beginning of the film in chronological order instead of the out-of-way order. It tells it. She starts off as a, Arkham psychiatrist and therapist to help the villains there and to help them possibly get better. I feel that's a really good character thing, but that's part of the comics and stuff. A lot of these are from the comics, so of course they're going to be based off of this stuff, so yeah. And then we see her, when she talks to Joker, she starts to fall in love, and then eventually, turns herself into Harley Quinn for the Joker, which I feel is a really good character development, because it shows just how special she thought Joker was, how much she loved him. And then as the film goes on, we see how he's kind of just used her, in the scene where in the car chase with Batman, when they go into the water and he runs away and leaves without even helping her. I thought that scene really showed the abusive one-sided relationship, and then she's still dependent on him throughout Suicide Squad, waiting for him to get to her so he could take her out of this mission and stuff. Even though she's got a bomb in her neck and they could explode her, but they turn it off and stuff. So yeah, and then when they leave and then the ship blows up and he jumps out and she jumps out and he stays in the plane, although he actually doesn't die, that scene, and then she cries over it and stuff. I thought that scene was really good to show her emotional connection to the Joker, her weird emotional connection at the end when he's breaking her out and she thinks it's because he loves her, but it's actually because he uses her. It's great, because every time in the comics and in the shows and stuff, he breaks her out so she can do stuff for him. And it's shown that way too in Suicide Squad. Even though Suicide Squad is a pretty meh movie, you gotta admit, they handled Harley Quinn pretty good. She was pretty good handled in this movie, and that's an exciting thing for the audience. See that they did so well, that they actually handled Harley Quinn well. in a movie that overall was really mediocre and pretty close to bad. Just a couple of saving graces for it. But yeah. And then Birds of Prey develops her character even more. When we start... Well, warning here, from here on out there are going to be spoilers for Birds of Prey, although I'm betting you already knew that from the title of the video and stuff like that. But anyways, let's get into it. Birds of Prey starts off with her with her describing her life, how the Joker's used her and stuff, which I think shows how her life's gone so far pretty well. And then the film starts off with her having just broke up with Joker, being so dependent on him and stuff. Even though she's broken up with him, she still goes around not telling anyone that she's broken up with him, and everyone she does tell thinks she'll get right back with him instantly, because that's what's always happened before. It's that she's gotten back with him right away, because she's normally the one who breaks up with him and stuff. And then how she's so dependent, and she's also sad at first about it too and stuff. And then she goes to clubs and stuff, uses the Joker's protection, even though Joker doesn't like her anymore, because it keeps her safe and it keeps her from getting in trouble with other people, and it shows some character development and all that, how she's still kind of a weak character and she's worried about being on her own, which was something she had quite a bit of in Suicide Squad too. So yeah, and then it really shows a build up and her character and stuff. And then when she's at the clubs and stuff, she's telling Roman Sionis that that the Joker can't come this time or whatever, because she doesn't want to lose the protection, because otherwise he's gonna kill her and stuff, because of all the shit she's done, break his driver's kneecaps. She's done a lot of shit to him. So she especially doesn't want to tell him. But then near the beginning of the film, she decides, when she's drunk, she goes past the Ace Chemicals building, decides she's gonna blow it up, because she always has her best ideas when she's drunk, so she's gonna blow it up. And then she leaves her Joker necklace thing by the scene when she blows Ace Chemicals up, and leads to everyone figuring out that she's blown the Ace Chemicals building up, because she's broken up with the Joker and stuff, which leads to everyone being after her, because everyone hates her, but she had the protection of the Joker because she's fucked with a lot of people. So it leads to a diversity in the story with how characters react to the stuff, because some people react one way and some will react another because of what's happening to them. The other side characters react different ways than Harley does, but we're on the Harley video, so yeah. And then Harley starts getting chased after by villains, in which she has to learn how to protect herself and keep herself out of trouble and shit like that. She has to try not to piss even more people off, which she's kind of failing at, because she's having to break all these people's noses and bend their kneecaps and stuff like that to keep herself later on, and we'll talk about that in just a second, to keep herself safe. And then meanwhile, she's also got a police officer searching after her because of her blowing up Ace Chemicals and stuff, so she's got that going for her too. Yeah, and then she gets captured by Roman Sionis, and she has to get the kid who has the diamond to save her own life, which leads to her starting a big thing at the prison. And then as she's getting the kid out, everyone gets unlocked, and she has to fight all of them. But that's not really too important to her character, so we'll skip over that little part. Then after that, we see her spending time with the kid and stuff, and we started to see slowly grow and open up more again, because after her breakup with the Joker, she just kind of separated herself from most people, unless she was drunk and stuff. She normally just kind of separated herself, because otherwise she didn't really want to try to create another connection and stuff, because she didn't want to go through the same heartbreak again, so she just avoided people. But as she's spending time with the kid, because they're trying to get the diamond out so she doesn't have to, so the kid doesn't have to die and stuff, she slowly starts to build a connection with the kid. Like, for example, right after they break out, she wakes up and then they gives her the thing to toss at the police officer behind them, which is just to keep them off their backs, and then just takes her out to the grocery store because she needs to do stuff. But in this scene, she slowly gets the connection, because she talks to her about stuff like how to do crime and stuff, and how she can't ever be like, how the kid can't ever be like her because of all the stuff she's gone through, how she got a psychiatric thing and then fell in love with a madman, and then got dipped in a bunch of acid, and then broke up with the madman, and then got herself having tons of people chasing after her and stuff, which means the kid can't ever be like her, was really good, and it showed connection. And then later when they go back to her apartment, and it's just like one of the most powerful scenes of the movie is when they get to her house, she feeds the dog and stuff, and she's talking to the kid about like the bullseye thing and all that, how she's never heard of the Joker and stuff, which was kind of weird, but that makes sense for this movie's comedy and stuff. Then the scene of them just simply sitting, eating cereal, and watching TV and talking is one of the best scenes of the movie, because it delivers quite a bit of character development for Harley, showing her getting closer to someone again, not just hiding out and being on her own. It shows her getting to finally interact with other people again, and besides just beating them up or having banter with them before, like beating them up or fighting them and stuff, or just being drunk, is just really great. I'm really excited that happened in this movie, that was a thing. And then after that, we see her house gets like shot up and stuff, and then they leave, and then the person who had her apartment rented out to her, she found out had betrayed her, and leads her to realize that she can't trust anyone, really. And then she talks to Roman and decides she's gonna turn the kid into him, which is a very good scene, because it leads to more character development, as she has, even though she likes the kid stuff, she has to give it up for her own life. And then after that, she's constantly just kind of like criticized for it, because she tried to sell a kid to another madman to save her own skin, which is a pretty bad move. Yeah, it's a pretty dick move, but yeah. And then leads to her growing and deciding she's gonna save the kid, and she's in fact like kind of gonna take in the kid and teach the kid how to like be like a super villain and stuff, which was really cool. And then that's basically the end of her character development so far, and I hope to see more in James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, and if we get a Birds of Prey sequel, which we probably won't, but I can still have hope, bitches. Then I'd hope we'd get more character development for her in that too, and I'd really love for Birds of Prey 2 to happen, because then we'd get another like R-rated wild card from DC, which would be exciting, because though it's not doing too great, it's still a win for them, because they're getting like critical reception, like great critical reception stuff. But yeah, anyways guys, that's it for this video. Hope to see y'all later. Goodbye.
Best friend.